ugly hall today. I'm warning you. You're going to die. I'm warning you, you're going to die. I'm Cleopatra. What rubbish. I'm Caesar. I'm Julius Caesar. I will not die. And that's the day Marcus Brutus conspired against him. And he died. Several years later, one old lady was walking around on the road and a black cat crossed her. And her entire day went bad. And she cursed that black cat and threw it into an empty well. That evening, her son told her, I pity the cat. It's not the cat's mistake. It is your fault. Because as you study laws, there's a law that studies you. And this law is called the Murphy's Law. It states that anything and everything that has to go wrong will go wrong. This is a story about just not my luck day. It so happened that in my dream, I dreamt that the utility building was going to fall and crush me below it. And I screamed and woke up with a jolt. I don't know whether it was the east or the west side of the bed, but I hit my head. Probably that was the utility building in my dream. When I looked at the clock, it was already 7:30, and I could not do anything. I had to get to school, so I just picked the uniform that was lying on my hanger. And when I reached school, something was really odd. All of them were in white shirts and skirts that were checked, which looked like tablecloth, but I was in a red shirt and a white skirt, plain white skirt, and sports shoes. It was not Friday. It was Tuesday, and I was in Friday's uniform. What could be worse, sitting amongst a class of 60 in the wrong uniform? And to spot that out, my teacher made me sit right in the center of the class so that I could be the center of attraction. But I thought it's okay, let my day go on. The next thing that happened was, there was a nasty, sharp nail on my chair, which didn't harm anybody for the last 3 months. But it really loved my clean white skirt, that it caught one end of the skirt, and just when I was excited to go for break, my skirt flew from this end to this end. And I had to try and manage the skirt like a wraparound for the rest of the day. That was not it. When I went to play in the field, from the other end, someone said, "Watch out!" When I turned around, there was a football right in my face, and my face was punched with a round ball and the mark of that football. I thought my day cannot go any worse. That evening, I decided I have to go home by bus. But as I stood in the bus stop and waited for the bus, waited for nearly 45 minutes, and finally there was just one bus that comes. There were people who didn't even have place to stand on the last step of that bus, and I had to manage to squeeze in. Yet, by my size and my height and weight, I could manage to somehow put a toe on the last step. And I went go home. And as the bus moved various stops, I finally did find place to enter. And at one point, when the conductor said, "Ticket or pass," I go through my bag and realize, what? My wallet is missing. I don't have my bus pass. And then he angrily shouts at me in Kannada, "Aache go." Like, next stop. That just didn't stop me. When I got down at the next town, I had to walk nearly 4 kilometers home because my mum wouldn't answer the phone, and to the great disaster, it poured. So, looks like anything and everything in my, just not my luck day, had to go bad. Well, Murphy's theory also says that it is we who make our day bad. It's not our day that makes us feel bad. So, this happens to nearly everyone. Some days, anything and everything that has to go wrong will always go wrong. Odd is the working of Murphy's theory, and odd are some days in my life I have to bear. Thank you.
Thank you to Master Chetana. Humorous speeches, I tell you, it's